I'm Adam Susman, and this is your Timbers2 Preseason Report. Much more action on the pitch in 2024 than just the MLS NEXT Pro season. Timbers2 are competing in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup for the first time since 2015. The first round of the historic tournament starts March 19th.
A knockout competition that they can participate in that comes with some of the history that the US Open Cup has, I think is important for those guys as part of their development, right? Like, we want to develop them as players and as individuals and as young men and you know, the technical and the tactical aspects and all that stuff. But we also want to put them in games where it's do or die, right? It's win or go home.
T2's first round opponent is El Farolito SC. Based in San Francisco, California, the club actually won US Open Cup in 1993. The first round match will be on March 19th at 7:30 at Providence Park. Tickets are only $10, so be sure to show out for Timbers2.
We kind of want to add a little bit of pressure for them too, right? We want the fans there hoping and expecting that they'll score goals and win games and get results and things like that. And I think that part of their development is important. So yeah, the more people there, the better.
Timbers2 narrowly missed the postseason last year. Several new and exciting young players joined the Timbers2 core in place from 2023. Amongst them, the 40th overall pick in the MLS Super Draft, Kyle Linares, a talented winger out of Georgetown.
Definitely didn't expect a team from the other side of the country to pick me up, but I was also really excited for the opportunity. It meant that, you know, they must have been looking and I might have hopefully fit some qualities and yeah, I was just excited to get going and grow at my time here.
Linares completed his successful college career with 7 goals and 18 assists in 4 years at Georgetown. Each of the 4 seasons tremendously successful, with double-digit wins each campaign and even making the College Cup his sophomore season. Here's what to expect from the winger in MLS NEXT Pro.
He'll be a guy that will receive in pockets in around midfield or wide, and he'll look to drive at defensive players. He's able to create a little bit of chaos, which we don't have a ton of players like that. We've got a lot of good football players, but Kyle, for me, can do something a little bit different, be a little bit more direct, I think, is what we can expect to see from him.
Joining Linares in attack is 18-year-old forward Mateo Bunbury, brother of current Nashville striker and longtime MLS vet Teal Bunbury.
He's taught me a lot, you know, how to act professionally in the locker room. Just your attitude every day and your mentality is so important.
Having experience at just 18 years old is not an easy thing to do, but Mateo Bunbury has done it. Experience in USL with Birmingham Legion and an MLS NEXT Pro last year with Columbus Crew 2.
In Columbus, I was at striker, so I learned a lot from the coaches there with my movement in the box and just runs. And obviously being in a lot of different environments at a young age was good for me. So yeah, I had lots to learn there and lots to learn here.
Bringing even more experience to the Timbers2 midfield is Malcolm Johnston. Johnston was an All-Big Ten player at Maryland 2022 and featured regularly with Vancouver Whitecaps 2 last year in MLS NEXT Pro. He's looking to make even more noise for Timbers2 this season.
Someone that's going to work from minute 1 to minute 90. I'm going to get up in the box and I'll be running all the way back to defend our own box. I think that Portland, as a team, that's what they're built around. They're built around hard work, and you know, they work for their championships, work for their wins really every game. So I think that's something that I bring that's a big part of my game.
Joining the talented trio that I mentioned is Braxton Tagvoy-Najan in midfield. At center back, Kaveh Rod has a load of USL experience, and while not new to the club entirely, Sawyer Jura has officially signed a professional contract to be a full-time Timbers2 player this season.
It was evident talking to him and his parents as we went through the process of signing him that it was important for him to play for the club. You know, not just to be a professional player, but to play for the Timbers, and that was a big deal for us too. And he's embraced everything that we've thrown at him so far.
Jura will likely line up at left back, joining a backline with familiar names in Keyshawn Ferdinand and Jane Jones-Riley. Ferdinand led the team in minutes, assists, interceptions, and clean sheets last year. Still just 20 years old, the Canadian defender is back and looking to take his game to the first team level.
I've been working in my off-season a lot, coming in earlier to see some video with the staff and get ready for the season. We've been training a lot, and I think I gained some leadership also at the back, so it's something that I've been working all my off-season.
For Jane Jones-Riley, the second-year right back out of Dayton, he had a load of first-team experience in preseason, even starting the game at the Coachella Valley Invitational versus NYCFC at fullback. Here's what the experience meant to him.
It's a dream come true, honestly. I worked hard all my life to get to this moment, so it's nice to get rewarded every now and then.
The 28-game regular season slate of MLS NEXT Pro action starts this Friday on the road at 6 p.m. versus Real Monarchs. You can watch that game on Apple TV MLS Season Pass. The home opener, March 22nd at Providence Park. Just like last year, all matches will be free to attend in MLS NEXT Pro. You just have to reserve your spot on SeatGeek ahead of time. I'll see you at Providence Park soon.